Hello, good morning students. I am Aditi. I want to teach you chapter 1, The Fun They Had. Lesson 1 in Beehive. In this chapter, we will read out that two children were there. One, Margie, and second, Tommy. Margie and Tommy were brother and sister, and they were siblings. Margie 11 years old and Tommy 13 years old. In this story, Tommy and Margie study in a school which is not a building, which is a computer room, we can say robotic teacher, or e-text or virtual classroom, which is the next room to their bedroom. And in this story, we will see that schools in the future set when in year 2157, and the story tells us about the futuristic plan of the writer. Writer wants to explain that there will be no building like ours just as we study today. In the school buildings we reach there and we read in the books, but there were no books in the future. They will read on computer screen. Computer screen will give lectures and they will give their test on a slot, in which slot they get their notes, they get their test, they get their assessments. All things, all study they will do with their e-text. Okay, let us start about the story. In the story, Margie, a little girl who writes diary in the night when he goes to sleep, and she writes in one day about Tommy found a real book. Real book in the sense that we read today in the books, and that real book belongs to his grandfather. And Tommy realized that these books text do not move. Why? Because these are printed books, and their book pages were cranky and yellow, pale, and looks like that they are related to their old parents, old books, and they get the education from a building. In this building assembles so many children and there are human being teachers, but at future time when Tommy and Margie are student, when they got assignment in a slot which is not a building, that is a computer screen, and computer screen or mechanical teacher discuss them about study, historical test, geographical test, and other tests related to their studies. And this is the main thing we want to discuss you, that futuristic explanation of the lesson is different from today's. Thank you. Have a nice day.